Hey, what's up everyone? This is Lewis, and this is a non-scripted video. I wanted to make this video because, well, as you saw in the title, I'm moving channels. I currently have the channel up, and I'll be talking about it in just a minute, but, so recently, if you saw it, then you know what I'm talking about, but I made a video called My Current Situation on YouTube. Now, this is important because I asked you guys what I should do. I discussed where my channel is, like the current state of my channel, things like that, and really what I want to do with my content. Now, I was given quite a bit of advice, and I really gave this some thought. That's why I haven't made any videos recently, but basically, I came up with a compromise in a way. So, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be moving to the new channel with the current content I'm kind of doing right now. Like, just the edited, scripted, thought out stuff, you know? And, well, I'll talk about the channel in just a second, but, so I'm gonna be moving to the new channel with that kind of stuff. And this channel I'll use for any sort of gaming content I'm going to be doing. So this way I keep both channels, including my second channel, but the new channel would be my main channel where I put most of my effort and focus into. And, it's going to be where I talk about whatever I want to, not just simply gaming content, so yeah, that's really the plan. There's not really much more to explain to it about it, but yeah, it's kind of interesting that I'm finally doing this, and I don't know. I mean, it worked out for some of my friends and stuff, so I really feel like this is what I should do, especially if I want to start gaining momentum again, which I've actually kind of started to do on this channel, but I don't know about that. But yeah, so the new channel name is Lewix. Now, I want to talk about the name for a minute, because a long time ago I came up with this name Lewix, like Lewix, and I ended up using it as a username in some games and stuff like that, and I like the name, but the name has been used quite a bit online, and you know, it's not one that I want to use, so instead of using an I used an E, so it's Lewex, and yeah, I mean, I like the name because it's a play on my real name, Lewis, and it also is, it's short, it's one word, you know, it's easy to remember, things like that. It's very good for the kind of stuff I'm doing, because Lewis Skaja Gaming, that's a pretty bland name, honestly, and it's just like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a nice name, but it's like, I do like the name Lewis. Now, why I didn't ask so much for username and ideas and stuff was simply because usernames, that should be more of my choice, and I gave it some thought because, I mean, it's a 5-letter word, you know, it's very easy to remember, and it's good for a YouTube channel, you know. By the way, I do have the channel linked in the description if you didn't already figure that out, and I definitely encourage you to check it out because I'm going to have all my new content on there. I re-uploaded all the videos that were in my playlist, my good videos, and those are the edited, scripted ones. Starting with my channel trailer, which I actually just made for the channel, and it's up already, and you know, I also have another video that I'm working on called Asking for Likes. It's also going up on that channel, so that way I'll immediately have something that you guys can watch on it, so it's more like a preview and stuff, and you know, that's just how that works. So yeah, check out the channel. It's definitely what I want to do, and yeah, you know, it's crazy how far my channel has come, and the fact that I'm actually starting this new channel and, you know, things like that, because this is actually not something I ever wanted to do. Like, before when I was doing Let's Plays and stuff, I always hoped that I would never have to make a new channel. Now, of course, I don't have to, right? But well, I kind of feel like I should. Like, it's not something, you know, it's either that or dropping the word gaming, you know, in my name. And I don't know, this channel's, it's got such a reputation, which is one of the arguments I heard, more specifically from my friend Nathan. Just like the amount of videos I've commented on and stuff, it's just this channel name has gotten a reputation for itself, and it's really, really hard to build that kind of reputation up, especially when it comes to things like, you know, people giving me shoutouts like Kobe and stuff like that. You know, he had my channel linked, and you know, there's a lot of different feeds that I got subs from, whether it was comments and things like that, because for the longest time I knew that the more you comment, the more people are going to see your channel, and then you kind of become more known within certain communities, and you can build up subscribers really easy. You don't even have to worry about like doing collabs. You can just comment, and people, as long as you frequently comment, people will see your name, and eventually, as long as you have a good looking icon at least, or an interesting username, people will check you out. Believe it or not, it's a very efficient way of gaining subs by simply commenting. Now, it doesn't matter what you comment as long as it's, you know, something worth saying pertaining to the video. I mean, I know a lot of times I would just say, oh, awesome video, Kobe, or, you know, something like that. And I did this with multiple communities where I would just build up a reputation for myself, but I'm getting off track. You get the point. So, and yeah, this is a free commentary video. I understand that I've been scripting my videos lately and stuff, and this video probably should have been scripted, but at the same time, I feel like it's better not to, because this way I freely express my thoughts and, you know, just how I feel about the whole situation, and it's kind of what I've done on my channel, so it's kind of a throwback. Even the title of this video, it's, you know, channel update finale, you know, it's like, it's kind of a throwback to all the Let's Plays that I used to do and stuff, which, speaking of which, gaming content. So, this was the compromise that I ended up coming up with. Well, I mean, I didn't come up with it. I had 2 or 3 people saying this in the comments, and a lot of people agreeing on this. But basically, essentially what I would be doing is, I would be continuing on this channel. Like, I'm not deleting anything. I'm not, like, 100% done with this channel. If any of you know how my second channel is, to where I just upload on there whenever I feel like I want to upload, that's kind of what this channel is going to be, in a way. It's going to be for gaming content. I might even go back to Let's Plays, or, you know, I think my opinion series can probably continue, maybe my How to Be a Blank Tubers series, and, you know, just maybe some other projects that I would normally not do on the new channel, because I really take YouTube seriously now, if you couldn't tell. Like, I mean, I took it seriously before, but in the way that, you know, I could take it as serious as Let's Plays can be taken, you know? You can't really take Let's Plays that seriously, and when I was doing my opinion series, I knew that, I knew that I should have been editing them and doing all that, but when you're doing free commentary, it's not like... it's better when you script a video, because you can script it with editing in mind. You don't have to worry about editing. I mean, you can think of how you're going to edit it as you're scripting the video, specifically so that way it's, you know, easier to edit, and you don't have to worry about lots of filler and, you know, all that. So I do like scripting. I think it's really fun, but when I do it, I got to make sure that I write the scripts out all in one go, typically. I mean, not really. I go back and edit them and, you know, look over the scripts and stuff, and yeah, so. But anyway, yeah, check out my new channel. It's where I'm going to be doing most of my content. I don't plan on doing any updates and stuff. I want to be very consistent when it comes to my content on there. I'll try to get at least 1 video up every week. That's my goal. If I have another video up, I may have something like 3 days in between a video. I don't have a schedule. I explained this in my channel trailer on that channel. Which, by the way, for those curious, I'm actually going with a new art style. I'm not doing the same sort of thing. It's the same sort of, like, I have a very similar art style to myself, like, if that makes any sense, because you can tell that it's me when looking at the thumbnails and stuff, but at the same time, they're not like anything I've done before, so it's new, it's fresh, and one of the people that I know on Discord, I can't remember what his name is currently, the guy with the green icon, I don't know, you know who you are, but you were saying how you rebranded your channel, and you were like, oh, I just changed my username and my channel art and stuff, and well, that's a good point, but at the same time, I've explained that I want to get rid of the inactive subscribers. There's quite a few people, you know, only about 5 to 6% of the people that actually are subscribed to me are even watching my videos. I don't, you know, make, what is it? I don't have that many active subscribers, and a lot of people have left the community actually because I stopped doing gaming content, which you know who you are, but if you're only interested in gaming content, that's why I'd go back to on this channel. That's what I would do. And the idea that someone would unsubscribe just because I'm not doing gaming content anymore really got me thinking, and you know, that's why I'm making the new channel in general, because people subscribed. Actually, well, I gotta say that's probably the #1 reason I'm making a new channel, is because people subscribed to this channel for gaming content, and that's that's something you got to think about if you're going to change your content. If you're going to change your content, really think about what you're like. Really think about what people subscribed for first, and would that hinder you? You know, would it be more beneficial to create a new channel and start with that? You know, announce it, and like if you don't want to do the kind of content you were doing previously, then you shouldn't be, you know, you shouldn't be making the new content on that channel. Instead, you know, oh, crap. Sorry, my computer started to go on sleep. But no, you shouldn't be making that kind of content on your channel where you do gaming or whatever, right? Now, my friend Nathan brought up the argument, and this is an interesting argument, of why wouldn't I just make a new channel for Let's Plays and do my gaming content over there instead, and then, you know, do my main content on this channel? Well, my response to that is the fact that, like, I don't care exactly about Let's Plays or anything like that, or gaming content, but I would be doing it on this channel just because people want it, and, you know, I don't want this channel to 100% die. So I wouldn't create another channel simply to do Let's Plays because I don't care, you know, if, like, I wouldn't do that just to do it, you know, because the people that subscribed to this channel wanted gaming content, and it's technically my job to give that to them, but what I want to do is not what they want, so it's, like, I don't know, I guess you could say I really care about my subscribers by doing this, because if anything, that's what I'm doing. I mean, you can go subscribe to their channel if you want to continue seeing more consistent and actually thought out content, you know, where I script and edit and all that. But yeah, so anyway, though, those are my thoughts. That's my stuff, and yeah, this is a final channel update. I mean, I'm titling it that because, I mean, it's kind of at the it's pretty much a meme at this point. Like, people will understand, like, they know, a lot of people know me for just doing so many channel updates in the past, and I got pretty good about not doing those in the past 6 months or so, but still I ended up doing channel updates because I felt like it was necessary. I do like talking. I think it's very fun, so I think a lot of what's going to happen on this channel now is going to be mostly like my opinion series and just talking in general, because they're really easy videos to make, and I don't want to, like, stop, because, I mean, I've always thought to myself, like, the whole reason I started changing up my content anyway is because Let's Plays were too easy. Like, that's actually, I wasn't having fun just doing Let's Plays and being like, okay, well, I just gotta render the video, you know. I love editing. I love putting work into a video and actually, you know, seeing what people thought of it and actually making good quality content. And that's why I'm having quality over quantity on the new channel, you know, which is really what I want to do. But at the same time, it's like I still like doing Let's Plays. That wasn't, like, totally stupid or whatever, you know, but I think more, I think more this channel will be talking about gaming and not so much doing Let's Plays. I don't really know how much, like, I don't really know if I'm going to be doing Let's Plays unless I feel like playing a game on this channel, in which case I'll do it, but even then I'll put a little bit of work into it because I do have quite a bit of free time. I'm not always doing things, and I need more to do, you know. I need to keep myself distracted because there's a lot of times when I'm bored, and I've been getting really efficient at keeping myself from being bored, whether it's working on something else or, you know, something other like that. And for those who care about my game development, because yeah, I made games at one point, which I haven't been doing in the past 6 months or so, but it's gotten to the point to where I don't even do it anymore. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm quit, because I think I probably will eventually go back to making games and finish up some of the games I was working on, like Just Funny Little Block 3. It was turning out really good, and I don't want to put all that work to waste, especially considering, you know, all the work I've put into other games and stuff. But I mean, things like False Pro, which if anybody doesn't know that, it's basically where I made games and stuff, and when it comes to that, I still want to continue that because it's really fun. Sometimes a lot of it's tedious stuff, but it's just like I can have fun with it. But at the same time, I'm basically never in the mood to make games, and a lot of it had to do with just me knowing how to do it, because I know how to make games now. I mean, like, obviously there are tons and tons of different editors, but if I wanted to just make a short, you know, side scroller game or something like that. Like, I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to like game design and things now, and just how graphics work and different things like that, and how events work and just different things. And it's a lot of really good knowledge that I know, and it helps me. That kind of knowledge just helps me to learn things better and stuff, because it's just like it applies very well on other things. It's not limited to that, and I don't know, it's very useful for figuring out how to solve problems and things, but that's going off on a totally different, that's a totally different subject. You know, this has to do with my new channel and things like that, and really, I mean, it's called a channel update, this last video. Well, I mean, again, I say last video, but it's not going to be my last video on this channel. I'm going to do other stuff in the future, but, yeah, anyway, that's really what I have planned. I don't think I really need to explain much else. I mean, I did want to make this video kind of long, just kind of cover all the things I can talk about. I'm sure there's something I missed, because I've been thinking about all the things I can talk about for quite some time, and yeah, check out the new channel. It's where I'm going to be doing my main content now, and I'm going to consider that my main channel. But here's a little side note. I have to continue using my Skaja Gaming, like LSG, for my subscriptions, so because I'm subscribed to over 600 people on this account, and it's funny because, yeah, I don't want to go through and subscribe to every person again, so yeah, anyway though, that's going to be it for this video. So yeah, like I said, check out the new channel. It's really, I think people will like it quite a bit more, and I might actually start growing again. And if it's really not getting anywhere, I may end up coming back to this channel. Who knows? We'll find out. Either way, I want to thank you all for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you all next time.